In the next few minutes, I'm going to share a discipline hack that nobody's talking about. It's not a quick fix or a magic pill. It's a complete shift in how you view your goals and challenges. And trust me, once you get this, you'll never look at discipline the same way again. Now, let me ask you something. Would you take a pill that gives you a ripped, perfect body without ever having to go to the gym? Or how about one that puts $1 million in your bank account overnight? Or makes your novel a bestseller without you writing a single word? Or imagine waking up one morning with abs so defined, you could grate cheese on them. But let's be real, this pill doesn't exist. And even if it did, would it really give us the satisfaction we're after? Probably not. Though waking up with a six-pack would be pretty cool. Now listen, I'm not here to lecture you about hard work. We all know that already. What I'm going to share is something different. It's about reframing how we think about discipline and goals. It's a new way of thinking that could change everything. Now, you know how we're always told to keep our eyes on the prize? Well, I'm about to flip that idea on its head. What if I told you that the real prize isn't what you think it is? It's not the goal itself, it's something far more valuable than that. Now, let's talk about goals for a second. We all have them, right? Maybe you want to start a business, run a marathon, or finally master that foreign language.
You speak very good French.
Gracias.
But here's a question that might change everything. What if the real value of your goals isn't in achieving them? Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the point of setting goals if not to achieve them? But hear me out. Jim Rohn, a well-known motivational speaker, once said, "The major value of reaching goals is not to acquire it, but it's the person you become while you're working to acquire it." Now, let that sink in for a moment. See, your goals aren't just about what you get at the end. They're about who you become along the way. It's like when you decide to train for that marathon. Sure, crossing that finish line's great, but think about all the discipline, mental toughness, and resilience you build during those months of training. Those qualities stick with you long after the race is over. Okay, so let's take a look at goals a little differently. Instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? Start asking, who do I need to become to achieve this? Like, let's say you want to be a millionaire. That's cool, but ask yourself, what kind of person earns $1 million? Do they hit the snooze button 14 times before dragging themselves out of bed? Probably not. So maybe becoming a morning person is part of that journey. Or if you want to write that best-selling novel, maybe it's less about the bestseller status and more about becoming the kind of person who writes every day, no matter what, even if the only thing flowing is your coffee. So the next time you set a goal, don't just focus on what you want to get. Focus on who you need to become to get it. What habits do you need to develop? What skills do you need to build? And then start working on becoming that person, because that's the real prize.